first or sell first? That is the question. I get asked this very, very often. Before making any changes to your REP, the very first thing you need to do is to talk to your three trusted advisors. Those being your realtor, who can guide you in terms of pricing, buyer seller sentiment, market conditions, and real estate fundamentals. Your mortgage broker and or your bank contact. I say and or because if you have a mortgage with either CIBC or RBC, you want to talk to them as they do not deal with outside external mortgage brokers. They have their own people in-house. Any other banking financial institution, talk to them, yes, but also speak to a mortgage broker who can give you firm guidance as to your options. The third individual that I want you to get in touch with is your lawyer, especially if there are more people involved in your immediate family and or a partner, spouse. You will want to talk to your lawyer because your decisions impact those people as well. So that being said, let's get right into the episode. Welcome to a new episode of the Real Estate Podcast with me, Nico James Bach, a broker with Royal LePage Signature Realty in the GTA. I'm going to put this as succinctly as possible. When you are making changes to your REP, that's your real estate portfolio, after you've spoken with your advisors, the way I see it, you have three main options. So in answering the question, buy first or sell first, option number one, if you have to sell in order to complete a purchase, then you sell first, have short-term accommodation as a plan B, and line up a couple of storage options. Then you set a 45 to 75 day closing window on any offers that you receive and accept. And then you buy second, closing date set for after your sale closes. That can be a week up to 30 days. Hence the plan B, short term accommodation and short term storage options. So, why would someone have to sell? Well, it could be job or family related. So you can have a job relocation. You perhaps got a promotion or are looking for a promotion or have accepted a promotion, and that promotion requires you to relocate. In most cases, your company, your employer will handle some of the costs, but you will obviously handle the costs of selling your property and purchasing another property. So get the job done of getting it sold first. Then, when you relocate, you can start the process of buying second. Another reason would be separation or divorce. A court order may force the sale of the matrimonial home or of the principal residence. So that would be another reason why you have to sell. You could be moving to another location for upsizing or downsizing reasons. So your family is getting smaller, or in most cases, when you have to sell, it's getting much bigger fairly rapidly. So you have to sell in order to accommodate a growing family. Another reason would be mortgage related. So you may have financial difficulty paying for your existing residence. So you have to sell in order to satisfy your mortgage commitment. The bank may it may arrive at point where the bank forces the sale in terms of power of sale or foreclosure, where the bank takes over all control of the sale. We try to avoid that if at all possible. But that's another example of a reason why you have to sell. So in that case, you sell first, obviously. Then when that deal closes, you buy second. If you have the economic means to do so, or you go into rental. But selling first is definitely the choice to go in this case. Another reason for having to sell would be related to health problems. So you may have to go into a short-term care or long-term care facility in order to deal with health issues. So you have to sell your property. You're not able to maintain two places of residence, and you sell your property. Then you move into another facility or another property. If you want to buy, then you buy second. So that is option number one. We move to option number two. Option number two is if you want to sell to free up capital or to cash in on multiple investments. Say you have several homes, several properties, and you want to divest yourself of one or more of those properties, then that is creating a want to sell. So you sell first, and then if needed, have short-term accommodation as a plan B if you don't have other investments or other properties in which to move. And then you take your time searching if you want to buy, and then you buy second. So one of the reasons why you may want to sell is, again, upsizing or downsizing. So you have a little bit of time, and you're feeling that your present situation, your present accommodation is not suitable for the circumstances. So you may want to upsize into a larger property, or you may want to downsize into a smaller space. Changing housing type can also be a reason why you may want to sell. So you may be going from a freehold property, a detached or semi-detached home, into a condo, or vice versa. Condo, moving in, you're tired of living in a condo, and you want maybe more space. So you want a backyard, so you move into a freehold property. Another reason why you may want to sell is to increase your real estate portfolio. So, in order to do that, you may need funds. So you sell where you're living, and then you buy second, and or maybe even a third property. But you need funds in order to finance those purchases. So that is option number two. Then we move into option number three. Option number three is if you don't have to sell. Okay, so if you don't have to sell in order to complete a purchase or a move or any kind of change into your real estate portfolio, then you buy first. Okay, so instead of selling where you're currently living, you do a search. You buy first, close on that purchase, and sell second if and when you want to. And then you set your desired closing for that sale, because you've already bought, you've already closed, and you don't need to be confined with a specific closing date on your sale. So you search for properties using the assistance of your realtor. You search available listings, you make an offer, you close on the purchase, and then when you're ready, then and willing, then you can list your home for sale. So those are the three options. So just to recap, option number one is if you have to sell, then you sell first, buy second. Option number two, if you want to sell, you sell first and buy second. Option number three, If you don't have to sell in order to complete a purchase or a move, then you buy first and close on that purchase and then sell second. So that answers the question. I repeat, you should be speaking to your advisors before making or choosing one of those options. I am available to assist you in this journey and to clarify anything that you may still have in mind. My contact information will be in the notes to this episode. You can also reach me by going to my social platforms, Instagram, real estate underscore, or Nico underscore real estate. My social presence on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, as well as TikTok, and my own website, nico.royallepage.ca. Enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you are doing. Be sure to enjoy some time for yourself, and you can leave comments as well in the for this episode, and let me know what your situation is, and then I can perhaps guide you further. That's it for this episode. I will talk to you soon. Ciao, ciao.